My name is Beva, and I'm a healer. Today I want to talk to you about healing sexual trauma, healing sexual abuse. My message is a peaceful message and a powerful one because it's possible. It's possible to heal and it's possible to recover. Good morning. It's morning my time anyway. The healing of sexual trauma, the simplest, most basic way is to describe it as a shadow. In the energetic structure of the body, there's a holding of actual dark energy, but there's also a holding pattern of that dark energy. The body will not lie about its pleasure. As an energy healer, I will find as shadows of dark energy, and these shadows of dark energy, depending on the extremity of the trauma, will have also implications inside of the brain. And those implications will look like scarring. They will light up during a triggering event, which could be as simple as a smell or a sound that was heard at the moment of the trauma. It can be the act of penetration. It can be any form of pleasure whatsoever can trigger the pain and the trauma in the brain, and the brain will start to the neurons in the brain that connect as a network to what happened in the trauma will fire, and there will be a panic in the system. And so when we work on this for healing, we work on allowing a completely new experience to arrive, that is allowing the shadow to emerge, allowing it to be honored, passing it through the vertical power column of the energy field, through each chakra, and what that will imply for the self, and then arrive into the brain, where in the brain it's like it brings forward a new possibility to see yourself, because we see ourselves then as a completely in a completely different format. So when the shadow of energy rises into the brain, the scars inside of the brain, or the network of neurons that function and link together, they click. It's like they move into a place of knowing, and that knowing becomes a release, becomes a profound release within the body. And in combining these two elements, just feeling my heart, and just feeling how that matters to me, by combining these two elements and accepting what has been done, or what has been wrongly done, the body is able to let it go. So the knot that otherwise has formed inside of us, the knot of victimhood, which has formed inside of us and has a holding pattern because of the brain traumas, it's allowed the room to expand and to move through all the way through the seventh chakra out of the brain, and slowly be released. And when this releasing process happens, what we find is the medicine. The medicine is really, again, it's very simple. It's about clearing the shadow and bringing in the light. But I'm not talking about a theory. I'm talking about the actual embodiment of spirit into the body. So spirit comes in two ways. Spirit comes through the Holy Spirit, which is something that unites us to God directly, but it also it also works with our spirit, with our higher self, or with our spiritual being. So that spiritual being, when the shadows become more and more clear, is able to come down into the body and occupy the space which was otherwise in darkness. Moving this forward is moving into a place of sexual distortion instead of sexual trauma, where we have a chance in the, as human beings, we have the really divine opportunity of exchanging our energetic essences with each other, or at least with a partner who is suitable to us, who loves us and we love, who we're truly with. And so passing energy from this place of spirit to your partner, engaging in sexual intercourse or engaging in sexual activity with your partner from this place, begins by the embodiment of your spirit, begins by resting inside of your body and knowing your own physical experience as one as pleasurable. What stems from that place between a partnership, between two people in a partnership, is a kind of intimacy which the world is lacking. It's a kind of intimacy where it's not that I need you or I depend on you for my pleasure or for my state, for my overall state of feeling good. It's actually where I share with you, my partner. I share with my partner an experience of true oneness, an experience of intimacy where I'm not dependent, where I have everything that I need already. When I work on this with couples or individuals, or I work in my own life, this is about interdependence. This is about owning and being responsible for our own bodies and our own experiences. And it's about coming into a place where we can be sovereign, that we can be in a chronic state of pleasure, that we can be in a chronic state of confidence, where we start to know ourselves as those things. There's a further possibility to this also. And the further possibility to this is releasing the pain in the heart, which has to do with the betrayal, which comes from the other person. And there is even the possibility of growing to such a point of light, to being able to hold such a frequency of light within your own system that you can even forgive. That's also possible. You can heal. You really, really can. It's really a possibility. It's a potentiality that's inside of you, and it's also something that we're all individually responsible for. We are individually responsible for healing the pain we've been in. And when we do heal pain, when we do overcome our traumas, and we do truly recover, life is good. Life becomes sweet again. Life becomes complete and purposeful. Thank you for listening.